What a match is a repeat of the quality when they played in the semi-final of the UK Championship in 2021. We bandy the word classic around quite a while. Basically, Stephen, Kyren Wilson knows from that match alone just how good Brecel can be. Century. Brecel's highest break of the season, 99.
1.
Balls near the cushion.
Kyren Wilson, 5. 1. Top. 15.
Well, in fact, he controlled it really nicely. I thought he was going to be playing that with a... It's so good to watch Luca Brecel.
31.
Final. The icing on a very impressive cake.
$37.
Wondrous second half of the season.
45.
Oh, it's different to what I heard. The last
Now is the time to knuckle down again.
52.
I thought when you can play snooker as well as Luca Brecel, he's going to be at the top of the game for a good few years
58.
to come. He's got talent to burn, and he's got bottle as well.
64. $72.
Tricky black off the spot that Kyren Wilson missed, and you would have still expected him to pot.
80.
The century former leads the current.
And as world champion, these are the type of events you like to win because you know you're up against the... Let the cue ball take care of itself. It wasn't easy, that. Horrible shot. That was a beautiful shot. He must have been disappointed. Temperament. Just gets down and floats that long red in.
So intimidating.
Oh, wow. Luca Brecel, 16. 1. 9.
That repeatable, oh so straight cue action.
17.
And I'll tell you what, in recent months,
23.
he's upped the tempo.
Move or benefit from upping the pace a bit. The minute you start to overthink.
Thanks. 29.
Of the belief that Wilson isn't just the best of the current crop, I think he's the best I've ever seen.
$35.
Potting a different colour with every red.
$38. Yes.
Yeah, that's what he did. Didn't quite get a thick enough contact on the red. That's why he's lost the cue ball.
Kyren Wilson, 42.
Is it with that awkward red, but you'd be absolutely shocked if he wasn't in the. It obviously stops the red being potted into the middle pockets, but it's because the blue doesn't go. That's
7.
not an option. Playing green, but getting the pink back on its spot would have certainly helped.
11. $17.
Just got into the cue ball too much. Decent effort.
Luca Brecel, 19.
And like awkward pink or black.
$8. $11. $15. 20 in the second frame.
Announces the start of the third frame. It's a race to 4 to provide the quarter-final opposition this evening for Mark Williams in a group that's
1.
Stephen Wilson knocks in that kind of pot with great.
His long potting, it creates so many opportunities for him to score,
Kyren Wilson.
to succeed at this level. That and heavy scoring, the two most important things in the game.
69 centuries last season. And he's got a little better each time. Ability to get out of a snooker on the last red in the previous frame and gain safety. Led to his demise in that one, but he's judged that. Stephen, you're more qualified to talk about this than virtually anyone else. When you're intense pressure.
Yeah, you're obviously a target. Talking purely on the playing side, a similar vein, but world champion for that year, you are a target.
Yeah.
And you've got to, as I say, either step is a shame really, because to say such a talent, I think if he just puts more into the different priorities.
9.
a decade of domination. You can say that Wilson dominates the game right now. He doesn't.
17.
8 world ranking time, including 2 this season. The Xi'an Grand Prix wins. He defeated Judd Trump in the final of both events.
25.
That's a genuine rivalry now.
These players continue in the same vein. It could become one of the great rivalries in snooker. There's been so many down the years.
33. $41.
And Kyren Wilson is a model ambassador.
$49. $56.
But that was beautifully struck, that screw shot. There's a little bit... Not wasting any time getting out to play this. This is missable.
59.
And yeah, it's a Trove and a Sullivan. But he just still
67.
scores so heavily. Now he's got all the reds where he wants them.
Well, with which he wins.
70.
But I like how aggressive he is with his shot choice. Tricky red to left corner for,
83.
a couple of minutes, but he just his average shot time. Which is
91.
quite an intimidating player, I would imagine, when he's in this form.
98.
The recent international championship last week, in fact, wasn't his best. But even then,
110.
in 2 other matches, he made 3 centuries.
114.
A hat-trick against Wu Yize and then again against Barry Hawkins.
119.
Full break builder.
125.
The world champ.
Yeah, and there was some supreme ball striking in that visit as well.
One.
There was a time when Luca would have played the brown into left.
One.
Man, it was just a bad shot. And it's a sort of bad shot that
Luca Brecel,
I
6.
think comes from someone that is not really
50. You see it so often from players that should... I can just imagine Alan McManus up in the...
8.
Well, he just got enough angle on the blue. Was able to top it enough to cushion some sort of pot on the blue. But no point moving the black because it doesn't go back in its own spot. So we'd love to have that black back in play. Not an easy break to make, just using the blue ball. Again. He can't believe he's missed the black completely. Now he's... Very nice. Very nicely played.
26.
And again, beautiful.
you think he's won
32.
the championship league on them, both.
That was another good positional shot. 2 shots to go from blue to get on that.
39.
This next shot more difficult. But
45.
And there's a powerful case to say that's true for the rankings because of that huge payday that Trump achieved in Saudi Arabia.
51.
But as Stephen said, he's oozing confidence. Just as for many a year.
58.
yeah, go back to what you were saying earlier about, look
66.
from the world champion after losing the first frame. Made a really good.
72.
Didn't judge that.
79 the frame.
The reigning Crucible.
Following them is Kyren Wilson, 6.
And the cue ball into the bunch of reds. It was a huge target.
1.
Criminal really to hit the pink, especially with that.
Same in the Wuhan Open.
7.
Same. Although less than a handful of balls have been potted here.
13.
I'd love to know the thinking of at such a young age, in your prime, and for it not to be the priority. Just want, but it just, as I say, to be so good at something and not to give it a lot of success, financial rewards.
29.
Seems amazing to me. I will never, ever, ever forgive you now, Phil, for putting that out. But yeah, it's just a completely different mindset. It baffles me, but that's the way he is. By the way, John Higgins was in that Neighbours crew as well at lunchtime.
44.
Wilson, let's not forget that.
48.
Basically potted everything that he was supposed to pot. As I said before, it's been a very brilliant.
53.
And that's why he's monopolising scoring. Demoralising the opposition.
68.
Instead, very quickly, the sun is set on his...
Yeah, he scored 35 points in frame 2, but 7 points frame 3 since the opening frame. It's going to take some beating.
84.
No, I heard Philly 7-0 in matches against Williams, who he plays tonight.
Yeah, got a very good head-to-head record against the Welshman.
92.
Second nature to build these big breaks.
99.
It's almost bullying the table, bullying the balls into submission.
He potted 4 balls in this break. There's an air of inevitability when Wilson's at the table these days scoring.
115. On a 15 or 21.
There is no doubt. The Warrior is fighting fit. As for Luca Brecel on the